Kevin Costner's estranged wife, Christine Baumgartner, has already received over $400,000 to help pay for her legal battle with Kevin Costner. She's currently in a court fight with him over getting an additional $855,000 to cover the costs of their upcoming trial. This trial is about whether the agreement they made before they got married 18 years ago is still valid. Christine, who is 49 years old and a mother of three, wants $575,000 to pay her lawyers, John Rydell and Susan Wiesner, and another $280,000 for her forensic accountant, Jill Bombino. This would add up to a total of $1.26 million. Documents obtained by DailyMail.com show that Christine Baumgartner has already received $405,000 for her legal expenses, including lawyers and forensic accounting fees. This money was given to her in July of this year. In a strong response filed in a court in Santa Barbara, California, Kevin Costner's attorney, Laura Wasser, criticized the huge request for money, calling the fees inflated. She argued that it would be unfair for Costner to have to pay such a large amount. Wasser, who is known as a skilled divorce attorney, also accused Baumgartner of being unreasonable. She said that Baumgartner's repeated legal actions, most of which have not succeeded, have driven up the cost for both sides. After receiving $405,000 in fees, which included getting $300,000 for legal expenses, with $200,000 for lawyers and $100,000 for forensic accounting, on July 12th, and taking $105,000 from Kevin's accounts, Christine is now asking for more money. In her latest request, she's asking for a substantial $885,000, $575,000 for lawyers, and $280,000 for expert costs. This big sum is just for preparing for the trial in November/December, which will focus on one issue: whether the spousal support agreement in the premarital agreement they signed before getting married is still fair today. When the numbers are this big, it's easy to lose sight of their actual significance. This latest argument between Kevin Costner and Christine Baumgartner comes shortly after a two-day hearing about child support payments. During that hearing, Baumgartner saw her monthly support payments reduced from $129,000 to $63,000. She had initially asked for $161,000 each month, but turned down Costner's offer of $75,000 per month on June 30 because she wanted more.